Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. This is a ranked game from today, and this one is on Red Rocks, and we're going to be looking at two of the best players in this game. In the bottom right location, we have CrazedChariot as the blue UEF, finalist in the recent September Champions Tournament. And the top left, we have Isen, playing as the red Aeon. He's playing as his other account, Guard, but it is Isen, just so everybody knows. And this map is very good for this game. I've seen a little bit of it and it looked very good. So CrazedChariot is going to be going second air. Guard, or Isen, I'm going to call him Isen, is also going second air. On this map, what you need to do is get to the middle. As you can see, both players already with plans to get there. Looks like Isen is getting a few less power generators than CrazedChariot, but Chariot using an NG to assist, so he wants to get these powers up very quickly. These side bases are also very important on this map, but they're not as critical early on as getting to the middle, so that should be your priority when you're playing here. Now Isen has left his base, he's moving to the middle. Chariot is going to stay and make his air factory. Looks like Isen didn't actually make the air factory with his ACU, that's why he's getting there so fast. This is also something you need to do on this map, get an air factory on the ledge, because then you can get engineers to pick up the hydro, the rocks, and the mexes, and then once you're done with that, you can make your air units up there. So don't build a land factory up here, because then it'll be useless later on. Chariot with transport, and putting 4 engineers on it. So CrazedChariot always has a trick up his sleeve. He's a very creative player. First of all, he's going to be putting an engineer on the top. And then he is going to the side, but he's not going for the expansion. He's going directly to Isen's base, so he's going to be trying to do some sneaky things with that. However, with the factory already on top, Isen should be fine. This is an interesting move by Chariot, and it shows why you can never expect him to do anything standard. Isen destroying a mass extractor with an Aurora, and sending both units up to the top. Chariot taking a bomber out, and he might be attacking the Aurora with it. In the meantime, he is... now we're going to see if Isen sees it now. Yeah, he definitely saw it on the radar, and he knows it's coming through now, so... we'll see how he chooses to respond. He did make an anti-air turret, so it wasn't going to land in his base, but it does go up here. And Isen immediately begins a point defense. Chariot started a point defense, but it looks like he's just going to go out and reclaim the engineers. That's a mistake. The point defense is finished. So good defense by Isen. And well played. A bomber with 3 kills, good defense. Here at minute 6, so Isen has taken the rocks from the middle. He's going to be making a nearby factory to Chariot's production. And a scout trying to take out a mass extractor. Don't worry guys, don't worry. I got this under control. I will eventually get the job done, you just gotta give me a few minutes. Guys, okay, I got this. That scout is trying his best, but he's just not good enough. Looks like Chariot's gonna take the bottom corner expansion. And he is having trouble picking up his hydro, it seems. And now Chariot just making interceptors. So now both players are paying attention to the middle. Isen with a point defense. He should be, yeah, now he's doing something. He's getting an upgrade. Isen is being attacked by some artillery. He's going to move his ACU out in response. Now Chariot is going to take the bottom. He's going to get a factory up. Scout still doing his best over here. He's been shooting for about 2 minutes. He's getting something done. And Chariot is moving to the top expansion as well, so he definitely, well, he has complete air control, so I guess he assumes that he's not going to get a challenge if he just moves to each island. He is preventing construction from this factory by bombing it. It's a good move. Now really big forces on both sides staring at each other. Factory is destroyed. I think the bomber got the last shot. And now Chariot moving up with his ACU, he's leaving his force behind. Something that would really help Chariot in this situation is to get the gun on his ACU. Now an air fight. It looks like Isen now with the numbers. He's put a lot of NGs on his air factory, and he's got 2 air factories. This Chariot didn't even bother to make a factory on the top. So even numbers in air. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top in the air fight. And Chariot under a lot of fire here from the Auroras. He needs to be careful. So he's moving his force up. Nice overcharge. 20 kills. Got the veterancy. Isen making another point defense. I will have to keep checking this scout over here to see if he actually kills the mass extractor. And now Isen really being pushed back here. But he's got a lot of units and a lot of production to reinforce. And Isen with Tech 2 land in the middle. Some obsidians. Does Chariot have any Tech 2 land? No. Still Tech 1 in the middle. Isen 16 kills. And he's got a nice radar, so he knows well, he sees pretty well. He's actually got 3 radars, so he knows pretty much what's going on in the middle. And he is making some point defense to secure his position. And now Isen is making the first navy of the game. So I'd like to see what he can do with his navy. But Chariot definitely with an advantage in map control. So the fight in the middle could definitely be swung in Chariot's favor if he uses all this extra economy. Now that he's got the factory, he doesn't really need to do anything with it unless he was actually attacked. Minute 13, let's check reclamation. Guard, Isen, 10,000, well 9,000 really, and Chariot 7,000. So more map control for Chariot, but a lot more reclaimed for Isen. So you could say that the economies are about even, at least for the moment. Now Chariot with his own Tech 2 land in the middle, so he saw Isen's Tech 2 land, doesn't want to be outdone in that regard, so he's making some Tech 2 point defense. Looks like he is preparing some kind of drop. Let's check this again. So he only needs to shoot it 42 more times and he'll kill it. Now Isen with a Tech 2 air, he's going to be using these gunships to attack this site expansion. Chariot reacts a little bit too late to save himself. And suddenly he realizes that he needs to protect the other one as well. He doesn't want to lose it because now there's no way he's going to get the top back. And now that Isen has swift wind, it's going to be extremely difficult for Chariot to get air control. So you can see he's just started an incredible Tech 1 air spam. But it might be a little bit too late. And now Isen completely skipping around the middle. He's going to go on the water with some Tech 2 and Tech 1. And Chariot's base looks pretty exposed. He's going to throw up some point defense to protect himself. And Isen with a very good micro in his air wins the air fight very easily. Chariot does his drop. And miraculously, this scout has a kill. He killed the mass extractor. This is so great. It's amazing. Now he's going to be looking for more stuff to kill. Chariot now with the gun. And with the gun, this force suddenly looks a lot less scary. Because assuming Chariot has energy storage. Well, actually, he's losing a lot of power here. Isen's attack here through the top was brilliant. He's almost completely wiped out Chariot's power. This is all that's left for Chariot and the Hydro. So he should be building power in the middle. And now he is throwing down a Tech 2 power, so he's thinking the same way I am. He knows he needs power somewhere other than his main base because he's in the process of losing everything. Now the point defenses finally do their thing. But Isen might actually destroy some more stuff here. But Chariot eventually defends himself. So Chariot with some anti-air here, it's going to be harder to attack that with gunships. Still possible, but hard. Now Chariot with his power in the middle, he should be fine now. With a massive force leading with the ACU. Does he have Tech 2 on the ACU? Yeah, he does. And very even game. Isen swinging his gunships around to the other side. He's going to try to attack the main base once again. Maybe he feels that he should destroy more power. Or maybe take out the power storage. That would be a good move. But in any case, there's nothing that CrazedChariot can do about it. He doesn't have the air to defend himself. And he can't make any air until he... That was weird. FA just kind of closed out. But anyway, looks like Chariot defends himself by target firing these with the Tech 1 anti-air turrets. Good. And he has 2 Tech 2 air factories. I'm not sure why he did that. Maybe he panicked. CrazedChariot moving through the middle. Throwing down some overcharges, microing his ACU, trying to dodge some shots, and he has his force waiting to move in, and actually he's getting hit by a lot of Tech 2 point defense here. Chariot needs to be careful. He is moving back as best he can, but now he's hitting his own units. He's down to 4,000 HP, he's down to 3,000. Looks like he's going to escape with his life. So Chariot does get out. Took a lot of damage though. An unfortunate Obsidian there gets run over. And here at minute 21, this game looks extremely even. Now map control is evened out, but Isen has the only navy in the game. And CrazedChariot doesn't have any navy. He's making some more air factories. He's restarted his amazing air production. And Isen making gunships, so he should be switching to fighters, otherwise he might end up losing air. Yeah, now he's making swift winds. And now this is very secure. You're not going to attack this position with air. Chariot knows that he's making some Tech 2 mass extractors here. Isen swinging around yet again with his gunships. But now it looks extremely difficult to attack the main base with air because there's so much stuff there. The gunships still could be effective in raiding around the side. Chariot just filling up the middle with units. He's making Tech 3 land. So he's looking to use the Percivals or the Titans to switch the battle. And Chariot also making a fast Tech 2 land factory in his base. And, oh jeez. Isen completely missed micros there. He lets his gunships fly away without air support. Now that the Tech 2 land is up, he can get some Tech 2 flak and make it completely impossible to kill his base with air. Unless you had like a Soul Ripper or something. Now Chariot has chased away the submarines with some torpedo launchers, and he might start his own navy. Hydro is lost, but the gunships don't want to get too close. They've all died. Even though Isen now has air control. Smaller force for Isen, but damn it. Alright, sorry about that. So, yeah. Looks like Isen has the better position right now because he has inflicted more damage, but Chariot with Tech 3 land, so we're gonna have to see what happens in this next confrontation. He has a couple Percivals out and he's spamming them pretty hard. What the fuck do they want? You know what, I'm just gonna let that ring. It's the same telemarketer. Seriously, people need to learn that when someone's not interested, they shouldn't call back. Looks like someone's planning a drop. Isen has a transport that he's ready to drop something back here, but he's not actually dropping yet. Now Chariot under heavy assault here. He needs to bring his Tech 3 around. Isen with the shield on his ACU and the double gun. Very difficult to kill this ACU now, and this is going to be a very intense battle here. I'm actually going to make it normal speed. Isen has some naval support with a destroyer. And he's lost a lot of shield. Everything is target firing the ACU. He wants to end this game now, but he doesn't realize that there's a shield. And CrazedChariot's army has completely disappeared around him. And Isen realizes that he can cement his victory now if he overcharges. But he still has a lot of health missing, so he needs to be very careful. He might want to run into the water now. But now there's actually no danger for him. Everything has died, and CrazedChariot is now suddenly surrounded by Tech 2 units. And so, here at minute 28, this game is over. A very entertaining one. We saw a lot of back and forth, some nice play from Chariot early on.